In the heart of Nigeria, amidst the beauty of the land and the promise of a bountiful harvest, lives a remarkable farmer whose passion and dedication have transformed a vast expanse of land into a thriving agricultural haven.
I've demonstrated to people that farming is a very lucrative business. As I said, in the next 2-3 years, by the time we can produce 12,000 liters of milk per day, and as at now the average cost is 400 naira. That is, you make 5 million naira a day. Now, any venture in which you make 5 million naira a day is not a small venture. You know, and for rural people like us, what do we do with that money? After you pay your taxes, the rest you just spend it on the community, encourage others to do likewise, and so on and so forth.
Babachir Lawal, a visionary farmer, owns a staggering 4,000 hectares of farmland. What began as a modest plot has now grown into a diverse agricultural enterprise, a testament to his unwavering commitment to sustainable farming.
Farming is good, and it's an enabler of employment. I can see from my own point of view, I am contributing more to the development of Nigeria than I was doing when I was secretary to the government, which was just sitting on a chair getting backache and getting insult from people that don't know you. Now I'm peaceful, I make quite enough money.
At the heart of Babachir's success lies his dedication to sustainable farming practices, from precision agriculture to water conservation. Every aspect of the farm is designed to minimize environmental impact.
As you can see, also down there we have a solar power supply system for our farm, because so we are self-sufficient. We try to be more self-sufficient. We've contributed to Nigeria's GDP on the taxes we pay, the employment we provide, the peace which the employment generates. We all, I think I've done more for this country.
To muna rike dabbobi, muna rike shanu, muna rike kaji, muna rike tinkiya, muna rike awaki ta gefen dabbobi, har dawakai muna da su. Ta gefen abunda muna noman masara, muna noman shinkafa, ga muna noman wannan wake.
As you can see, all sorts of things are going on. Water reservoir, down there's another water reservoir. You know, to the east is the farm for the fodder, various types of grasses for the animals, all around, all sorts of crops. And I'm sure by the time we commission this water supply, we'll be here all season. We'll be producing all I've told you at least twice per annum. We have a small, due to its lack of irrigation facilities, initially we do produce rice here. But our rice is just it's nothing much. We produce about 200 tons. We have a small rice mill in the village where we mill the rice and sell to the localities around. So that's it. I started as a joke. People laugh when I tell them in Abuja that I'm going to the farm. They think it's a joke. They think I'm just coming here to relax. But this is a very, very mighty commercial venture. Very, very mighty commercial venture.
Babachir's farm isn't just a personal success. It's a boon to the entire community. His farm has created jobs, provided training, and improved the livelihoods of countless individuals in the area.
Ni nazo wannan gwana muna yin shuki, lokacin shuki masara, mu zo mu yi shuki, mu samu kudi mu saya rando kuma mu je mu yi gyara namu, mu ma mu samu albarkata wajen.
A gaskiya Babachir yana taimako da mu sosai. Mu muna shuka, mu muka shuka auduga da kowane shekara mu muna yi anan. don muna samu taimako a wurin shi. Da na uku ko na biyu kuma ya tashi ya gyara mana makaranta ma yaran mu a can.
Lokacin noma kama wannan kuma mu zo samu mu yi noma kama wannan samu mu je mu saya dawa da yake a kasar mu yanzu dai abinci ya ga wahala. Samu mu je mu saya abinci mu zo mu dafa da iyalinmu mu ci mu samu biyan bukata, wannan ma ana talafa mana ta waje.
Kamar ne wannan ma mai gida na yara suna wurina ba abinci, amma na zo nan free nake zan samu abinci je shi.
A gaskiya muna aiki gonan babacir yana taimaka mana saboda muna samun aikin yi, mu samu zuwa ga biyan bukata wanda zai samu ba za mu je mu iya mu aikata wani abu muni daban ba. Hakan ma sai da mu gode mishi.
Na zo na yi aiki a nan, na samu magani, na je na fesa nawa gona, na yi noma, na samu nawa amfani. Still kuma na zo na yi aiki a nan, na samu kudi, na saya magani, na je na yi gona wake, na yanzu wake ne ina kokari, shi ya sa ma na zo in zo samu waken da zan je shuka a can. To gaskiya wannan gonan nan mutum yana dan samu tallafi mafi girma a nan. Gaskiya gonan nan yana taimako bisa ga yanda mutum yana samu nashi amfani.
Like those people you see working on the farm now, they have to be paid today. They come tomorrow, they have to be paid tomorrow. So all this require a lot of planning, a lot of, and then ability to live in the bush like this, you know. So government has a role, bigger role to play. People like us might not need government. We have started a long way back. We have built up gradually to this scale.
Babachi's farm isn't just about crops. It's a harmonious blend of agriculture and animal husbandry. His commitment to raising healthy livestock reflects his deep respect for nature and his desire to provide high-quality products to the market.
This batch is an all-female cattle, and as they are, their milk yield is just between 1 to 2 liters per day, as they are. But we have, as they are now, we've gotten some Siemens from Brazil. The breed of cattle from Brazil, we call them Girelando. They can give up to 40 liters of milk per day. Over there is another batch that were the very first to be inseminated, those batch. We don't normally want to mix them because their date of birth will be different and we want to monitor their progress. So in all, our plan is to inseminate about 400 female cattle with the Girelando breed of cattle for milk production. So our target is in the next 3 to 4 years, we are going to have not less than 12,000 liters of milk per day. That is the target. But using the local Nigerian breed, you can't get more than 80 liters. So this is a major program we are embarking on. A second program we are doing is breed improvement for meat production. We are also the female for that breed out somewhere in the ranch. We want to demonstrate to Nigerians that you don't have to roam around with cattle to make money, because as they go around, they are restricted within the ranch. The ranch itself is a total of about 168 hectares of land. Down there to the east, we are growing fodder for their feeding. Special type of grass for more nutritional, either to produce milk or to fatten them for meat. So the whole of this 685 hectares of land is dedicated to this program. As you can see out there, we have also hundreds of hectares of land where we are cultivating maize, beans, soya, and all other crops which we use to compound for the feeding of the cattle. So it's an all integrated farm practice we have here. The animal and their feeding. We have a small factory where we produce the animal feed for them. Here as you can see, because this place, we have some challenges of water. It's rocky, and the water table, by the geological formation, the water table is too deep. So the ordinary borehole drilling machines could not get us to water. So thank God to God, we have a friend from River State who is in the oil business, and he has gracefully agreed to construct a water supply system for us. This water scheme that we are constructing is capable of giving us 200,000 liters of water per day. The overhead tank is capable of storing 200,000 liters of water per day. There are also going to be some underground reservoirs. This will be piped all over the farm, so that even within the dry season, we'll continue our farming. We can produce fodder for our animals and even sell. And we have here also about 200 hectares of cotton under cultivation. As at today, the price of the cotton lint is 55,000 naira per bag, per kg, which is 550,000 naira per ton. Our expectation is that, based on our previous practice, we'll be able to get a yield of not less than 500 tons of cotton lint on this farm. We also have a very extensive area devoted to beans farming. In like manner, we are expecting a beans yield of about 400 to 500 tons of beans. Same thing with the maize. So farming is a very lucrative business if you put your mind to it. Over here, as you go around, the number of employees on this farm on a daily basis is not less than 1,000. Doing weeding, planting, chemical spraying, all sorts of things. And the pay is quite good. So almost everybody within the locality enjoys from this farm. I think our daily expenses for casual laborer on this farm is not less than 200,000 daily, what we spend on casual laborers. Permanently living on this farm, we have 60 employees permanently living on this farm, supervising the activities of the farm. We started this farm about 8 to 10 years ago. It started like it's a loss-making venture, but suddenly we have gone into a major profit level. So that's what we do here. As you can see, all sorts of things are going on. Water reservoir, down there there's another water reservoir. You know, to the east is the farm for the fodder, various types of grasses for the animals, all around, all sorts of crops. And I'm sure by the time we commission this water supply, we'll be here all season. We'll be producing all I've told you at least twice per annum.
Yau dai Allah madaukakin sarki ya sa ya ciro ni daga helkwata na zo garin shi in ga irin gonakan da yayi, na ga gona wadda ba ta da iyaka, gona ba ɗaya ba ba biyu ba, kuma akalla kowace gona zaka samu hekta wadda bata kasa kusan 50 ba. Kuma abin da yafi bani sha'awa da wannan gonakai da bawon Allah ne shi tsohon sakataren gwamnatin tarayya shine ya raba dukkan talakawan ƙasarsu da zaman banza. Ya taimaki talakawan ƙasarsu da su tashi kowa ya nemi na kanshi. Ɗauki misali wannan shekara da yadda ba kuɗi a hannun mutane, ba abinci a hannun mutane. In ba irin su ba, wa yake da gonin da zai kawo sama da mutum 300 a kowane wuni a gonakan shi?
I tell my children, one of my daughters was a microbiologist, another boy, my son, is a computer scientist. I keep telling them, all these things you are doing, you are wasting your time. Go and bring the degrees, you end up, because I can't see where you get a job that will give you 5 million naira a day. So by the time they are fully matured, I'm planning to, instead of selling the milk, I'm planning to also set up here a milk processing plant.
Like any endeavor, Babachir's journey has been marked by challenges. Climate fluctuations, market uncertainties, and technological advancements all play a role in shaping the future of his farm.
The government, all this long grammar, government is doing about giving people $8,000 it's just a scam. I mean, all they should do is try to bring down the input for agriculture. Bring down the inputs. Inputs primarily fertilizer, primarily chemicals, because without chemicals you can only do subsistence farming. Tractors and all the other implements that go with it. There's no factory in Nigeria now that assembles tractors. We have to import tractors. We have to import the spare parts. You know, we have to train people on how to fix this equipment. Most of the mechanics can only fix cars. There are a few that can fix tractors. There must be some of these skills acquisition centers. They must focus on training people on how to fix this type of agro equipment. So we need here so many things the government has, only the government can do. Reduce the taxes on it, on the spare parts, train the mechanics for us, reduce the cost of inputs. I cannot imagine my relations in the village. That village you saw, affording 25,000 naira for a bag of, last year it was 8,000. This year is 25,000. Last year Gramazone was 1,100. Now it's 2,800. So they are practically no more farming. We are only now farming those crops that don't need fertilizer, for example. But what would that take us? If you stay on the main road there, you see the trailers. You count within an hour, you can count no less than 100 trailers carrying goods to and from Cameroon. They pass through the Cameroon. In fact, we feed the whole of Africa with these types of grains. So there's money inside if the government can help us. Can help, I mean, not people like us. We don't need government help anymore. You know, we've gone far beyond what government can do. It took us time to do it and we saved money. And then now you go to the bank. You take an agric loan. They say you pay 30% interest on it per annum. What can you farm and sell and make profit of up to 30% that you have paid? It's not possible. So the farmer is not benefiting anything from government. All the 419 programs like Anchor Borrowers program, they are just scams to share government money among the elites. They don't get to us here in the village. You can ask any of these people here whether they've ever seen a beneficiary of an Anchor Borrower program. They don't. So we pray government should look at agriculture more seriously. You know, there's no point I produce 600 tons of maize here and it's exported, it's bought by Indians and exported to India or South Africa where they add value and then exported back to us as animal feeds. Or you produce cocoa and then Indians buy the cocoa beans and export it to Germany, add value, and then we end up buying chocolate. These are things the government must come in, help improve opportunities to set up such industries.
As the sun sets over Babachir Lawal's farm, it's evident that his legacy will continue to inspire generations of farmers and innovators. His dedication to the land, his commitment to sustainable practices, and his love for the community serve as a beacon of hope for a better and more sustainable future.